Have a Drink and Paint. We are going to be talking about Violent Night tonight, keeping in line with our December videos for Christmas. This one came out last year, has Hopper from Stranger Things. I'm not going to look up his real name, decent actor. John Leguizamo, one of my favorites. Spawn, Pest, bunch of other movies. Those are his most notable for most of you guys. Very underrated movie. But yeah, came out last year. It's pretty much what it sounds like. Starts off with Santa telling a mall Santa at the job, or at a bar, what the job's like, and how kids are pretty much spoiled nowadays. But from there he takes off on his sleigh, pukes over the side, bartender gets it. Not a sexy scene. After that, you see him kind of just chugging beers, pees off the side of his sleigh. The whole nine. Just not a good Santa Claus. Then from there, you're introduced to a rich family. The mom's played by Beverly D'Angelo, which is the mom and wife of Chevy Chase in all of your National Lampoon's movies. And she's had a lot of work done, I'll say that.
In your personal vault.
Turns out they're like the richest family ever. And it's very obvious with the intro scene, the cameras going around their Christmas party. And it's just like villain, 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 good guy, villain, villain, villain. It's very set up. Which is kind of the theme for the whole movie, because it's basically every Christmas movie wrapped into one. And before they even get to the party, the daughter just watched Home Alone. She's like 12. But anyways, John Leguizamo shows up, starts peeling people's wigs back pretty quickly. Security's down, party's interrupted. Punches Beverly D'Angelo in the face, which for some reason seemed more satisfying than it should have been. Don't know why. I mean, I don't dislike her as an actress. I think she actually does a pretty good job. But the scene was pretty good. And after that, Santa shows up trying to deliver some presents, kind of walks into the kidnapping robbery situation. Doesn't really want anything to do with it, but he sees the daughter, the little girl. And decides to help out. And from there, it's he I struggle with saying this because he's a good actor, but the role very much turns into Bruce Willis from Die Hard.
One of you.
He gets his butt kicked a lot. Does a lot of butt kicking, but it's mostly luck and accident. At the beginning anyways. And anyways, as the movie progresses, the daughter hides in the attic, and then you're treated to this full-on Home Alone scene. And it's done okay for the most part, but they all have code names. One guy's Gingerbread. The girl is, Candy Cane. And when she's up in the attic with the little girl, it's very forced, it seems like, to make it closer to the Home Alone series. But the guy at the bottom of the attic steps is pretty funny. He's very much painfully hurt in excruciating ways, which a lot of people are. Santa jams a Christmas star into one guy's eye at one point, which the guy reels back from, but eventually gets pissed off and still comes after him, so he plugs it in and electrocutes him. That's the kind of movie you're dealing with. They've got another one coming out this year called Silent Night. And I like the actor in that one too, so I'll probably watch it, but not expecting a whole lot more than what this one delivered. And this one may actually deliver more because, like I said, it's kind of a whole bunch of movies wrapped into one, so. But after that, I can't remember what they call them, the Reindeer Force, Snow Force, Super Trooper elite team that this lady hired to protect her. They show up, turns out they're working with John Leguizamo. Money. Because nobody likes this chick. They show up, which turns out they're working with John Leguizamo. I mean, in every movie ever, it's like, likes this chick. If you're rich, don't be an asshole. Or I mean, that's kind of. In every movie ever, it's like, if you're rich, don't be an asshole.
I'm not drunk. I'm festive.
Or it's gonna get taken. That's kind of the trope for these movies. After that, Santa has a whole conversation with the girl on walkie-talkie and ends up telling her about his past, where he was basically a Viking on the warfield back in Viking. He had this best friend. The best friend was a hammer called Skull Crusher. He would go around crushing skulls, obviously. And they don't really elaborate on it too much. Like, he takes his shirt off and he's trying to heal himself from all these wounds that he's already been through. And he's like super tattooed up and Celtic symbols and stuff like that. So you get this kind of heavy set slash. He's not even really muscular in this one. He's probably more muscular in the Black Widow movie, but you get to see him with his shirt off, and like I said, it's all tatted up, hardcore scars, all that stuff. And after that, he takes on the elite squad. I'm not even gonna bother remembering their name, they're not worth it. And when he's in the garage, he ends up finding a sledgehammer. And he's like, Skull Crusher. So he ends up going ham on these fucks. Takes them out pretty quickly. One of them with I think it was a couple of them with a hockey skate. Sorry if I'm getting too close, just trying to paint different areas. And the violence is all there, so, I mean, it gives you what it promises, a violent night. And, spoilers, by the end of it, John Leguizamo and him have it out. John Leguizamo earlier revealed how he had a crappy Christmas as a kid, so fuck Christmas. Like I said, every Christmas movie wrapped into one. They go to the final fight, and Santa's only real magic that he shows other than the sleigh and the reindeer is he can, like, for some reason he's got to tap his nose, and then he turns into sparkling gems and flies up the chimney, and vice versa. So they're fighting. John Leguizamo has the upper hand, kind of kicking his ass, wounds him pretty damn good. And Santa goes, "You believe." Because, okay, let me backtrack just a little bit. Santa doesn't know how his powers work. It's kind of like Tim Allen, except without the business card. He just woke up on the battlefield in Mongolia or wherever the hell he was, and was like, I guess I'm Santa now, and started delivering presents. First ever, never heard of it. Anyways, that's the story, is he just woke up immortal. And so he started delivering presents to make up for his war crimes, I guess. I don't know. So even he says, I don't know how it works, all this stuff. Very Tim Allen-ish with the Santa Claus movies. So anyways, he getting his ass kicked, all this other stuff. And the whole time he's talking about how people don't believe in him anymore, but John Leguizamo does. So they're outside, and for some reason there's a rock chimney out in the middle of this outside area. And if it was like, on the deck for a chimney, I could see that. This is just like randomly outside, but whatever. So anyways, he taps his nose, grabs a hold of John Leguizamo, and sucks him up the chimney, and then he just ploosh, in a giant explosion of blood and guts. Which is coming back because the little girl and her parents believe in him now, and now he believes in himself, and from there, we're just kind of treated to the hearty, ho ho ho, Merry Christmas, and then fly off in our sleigh. So, I mean, not a whole lot there, but it is what it is. It's a violent night. Kind of what you expect, but there it is. And it was a good movie, worth a watch. I'm sure I'll watch the new Silent Night this year. I say this year, the one that's coming out this year. I don't know if I'll watch it this year, but hey, we know what we're doing next year, right? And I've got a lot to do. There's so much painting to do. You guys want to come help? Let me know. Comment down below. Bring you in. Whenever you can paint Pac-Man for me. It's pretty easy. Anyways, had a good time. Had a good drink. Hope you did too. Getting closer to Christmas. Hope you're ready, because I'm not. But anyways, leave a like, subscribe. Holler at you guys later.